Good morning everybody, it's Monday, we're back after the fabulous weekend. Happy August, first of the month today, isn't it? We're so excited to be bringing you the craft show today here on Hunky Dory Craft TV, live on Facebook and YouTube for an hour of loads of crafty fun. My name's Rebecca and I'm going to be your hostess for this hour. Let me introduce you to my team that I've got with me today. In the producer's station we have the wonderful Emily. Good morning, and can we get a huge welcome back? We've really missed her here at Hunky Dory HQ. It is Natalie.
I'm here.
You're
finally
back. And in the demonstration station.
I know, it's going to be fun. I love what we have on today as well.
Yeah.
I did it on telly on Friday and it was so much fun. So I'm super excited because I haven't actually got anything prepared. We're just going to go with it. And I think what we're going to do as well is maybe ask the viewers what kind of like colour combinations we should do.
Okay.
So we're going full on, you're in charge, and I'm just going to go with it. We're going to see how it turns out.
Amazing! That sounds fabulous.
Let's do it.
Okay guys, so we are putting Natalie to the test today in our demonstration station. She's got sort of two demos in mind that she's going to do. We're going to go from start to finish with them to give you really in-depth look at how to use these wonderful products. And yeah, so let us know if there's any colour combinations you would like to see. We have for you guys today a brand new For the Love of Stamps launch. We're so excited. We'll show it you in a bit more detail. But before we do that, let's kick it off with a brand new Win It Weekly. Okay, so what a perfect prize we have for you today. This week, the Prism Ombre Inks Pad bundle. And me and Natalie were just saying before the show, how great would these be if you were treating yourself to this launch today?
I know, I was just thinking that.
We thought they were for the show.
I did actually think they were on the show because they work so perfectly with this product we're bringing you. But I love these because you can so easily create ombre effects by using these ink pads. I wish I had mine with me because I would have so totally used them if I knew. The colour combinations are so good in here. You don't have to use all 3 colours, but you get 3 colours in one ink pad.
Yeah, absolutely. You go from your lightest to your medium to your darkest, all in 3 stripes. So like you say, if you want to use just 1 or 2, absolutely fine to do that. And like Natalie said, such a variety of colours taking you into Christmas, summer crafting, autumn crafting, and there's 8 pads in there with 3 coordinating shades, light to dark. They are worth an incredible $32.92, and we've got 3 winners. So if you want to be in with the chance of winning these amazing Prism ink pads, we need you to like and share, please, and comment with the answer to the following question.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Okay, is it, what role did Emily play in her Christmas nativity as a child? Is it A, donkey, B, angel, or C, Mary?
We need to find these photos out, don't we?
We do. Oh, we so do.
I've definitely got mine at home, and it's hilarious.
What were you in your school nativity?
I'm not going to tell you.
Oh, you're not?
No, it's going to be... is it going to be a surprise, Emily?
Oh, is it going to be a surprise?
What should we do? Should we bring out our photos?
Yeah.
Should we surprise people at the end of the week with our nativity photos? That would be hilarious.
So. I think that would be really funny. Emily has got long hair though, so I think you would make a really like pretty like angel or Mary.
Mary, you'd be good actually because you've got brown hair.
Yeah.
I do feel like I know what Cat was in her Christmas nativity. It's not either of those, but it's very Cat.
Okay.
And it's absolutely hilarious if I remember correctly. But yeah, we should definitely find our nativity pictures.
Yeah.
And bring them out for you on Friday when we announce the winners and what Emily was.
Oh, and I love that.
What a good question, Emily.
It's a great question. And
hilarious. I hope you do have a photo.
Try and find one. That's the challenge for you this week, Emily. And not on Google. You know, it
most definitely not on Google.
Not on Google. So.
No.
Emily hopes not. But yeah, get your guesses in. Donkey, angel or Mary. What do you think Emily was in her school nativity? Okay, brilliant. Are we ready to get into our incredible stamps launch? Have we got a little VT, Emily? We certainly do. Of course we do. Let's run that. We're just having a little bit of a giggle at our nativity memories.
Reminiscing.
They are so fun, aren't they, children's nativity play? Never quite go to plan, do they?
No, absolutely not.
But moving on though, how beautiful was that stamps VT?
They are so good. They're really fun to use, and if you remember, I'm trying to think what they were called, paint drop posies.
Yes.
If you remember paint drop posies, the concept is exactly the same as that. So that's the way that they are designed to work. So if you're new to stamping, or if you struggle with stamping and sort of colouring, then it's perfect for you guys, because you just simply stamp the main image, and then you have all of the silhouette stamps to colour in the additional elements. So it's really fun. We've also got masks, which are, I think they've been designed so well.
Oh, perfectly.
The patterns are perfect for Christmas. So it's a really, really fun concept.
Yeah, that's it. Like you say, if you are a little bit nervous or intimidated by the colouring, you've got your background sorted, you've got your centrepiece sorted, your sentiment, everything. Let's show you these in all of their glory. So, you know, I mean, look at the size of that. A5 stamp set. This is our presents and bows ones, first of all. 3 different sentiments as well as little extra pieces like your Christmas lights and all your little stars there for you. So this is a colourful Christmas range. And the reason why it is that is because we have got all these silhouettes for you to make these as colourful as you like. So as you can see, Natalie did explain that briefly. So you get your big centrepiece one here, which is our presents with all those little funky wrapping paper prints on, and you've got the little robins perched on top there with all the little stars and sparkle around the sides. And then what you do is, as Natalie said, you get your silhouette ones. So these will lay over your parcels absolutely perfectly. You can ink them up with your prism pads, or your brush markers, or colour them with whatever medium you like, and just simply lay them over the top.
Yeah.
So easy. You also get silhouettes for your robins and your bows and everything else that you need, and you just simply lay them on top. Natalie is going to show us, and the colouring's all done for you.
It's so good.
How amazing is that? Quick and easy stamping at its absolute finest. Beautiful sentiments in here as well. Warm wishes, it's the most wonderful time of the year, and special delivery. Super appropriate for a parcels one. Just turn it round the back there, you can see we've made it as colourful as possible, so you could use a mixture of colours there, or just a few. You could do it any colour you like, or if you are an experienced colourer and it is something you really enjoy, you can get all of your pens, pencils, anything for those out and colour them in yourself. The choice is yours. Maybe you want to do a bit of both. So fabulous, that one. And they're £10 each. There's 16 stamps on here.
I know.
Wow.
It's crazy. Is there 16? Because I was just counting that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Really
9, 10,
nice
11.
mixture, parcel sizes and shapes there, which is really fun.
I think there's 20.
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
Once you've got your little...
I counted that before. I do think it's 20 because you've got all the other added elements as well.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you're getting everything filled in, even your bows. You don't even have to worry about colouring those. You can ink those up too. We've got all of those.
Yeah.
And it's really easy to see which parcel goes with which, because of they've got the little holes where you'd put your bows on next.
Yeah.
So super easy to line up. So that's your first one. And our next one is this beautiful Baubles and Snowflakes set. So how pretty is that going to look? Just dangling down a nice slimline card,
It's
or
so gorgeous.
cut away
really
from the panel.
is.
Yeah, it really is. Absolutely stunning. Merry and bright, Christmas greetings, and 'tis the season to sparkle. So you can mix and match your sentiments across both of them, of course. A little bit of a nice, really elegant typography in these ones. And again, as you can see, you get your silhouettes for all of those baubles there, just adorned with like little snowflakes and sparkly details there. You also get your little border, which you can stamp multiple times to make backgrounds or panels, whatever you'd like to do. And as well, the snowflakes are super nice as well to be creating your backgrounds, or just giving that little extra flurry of snowfall. Absolutely stunning. And these, you can ink these up to match your own Christmas tree at home.
Yeah, that would be really nice.
Wouldn't it? Or, if you're doing these for friends and family, if you know they've got red and green decorations, you can do them to match.
Also, they would make really nice invitations for maybe a Christmas party.
Oh, yeah.
Or even a New Year's Eve party, because we're still in the Christmassy spirit at New Year, aren't we?
Oh,
so
yeah, definitely.
That would look really, really cool. But the effects you can create with these are amazing, and the card models that we have are just fantastic.
Yeah, they really are. We've got some stunning makes to show you. So if you want both of those, if you want the presents and bows and the baubles and snowflakes, they're actually on a multi-buy, 2 for £17.50. So saving £2.50 on those. So if you want to treat yourself to both, best way to do it is in that multi-buy for those. And you're definitely going to need both, because this one is a little bit more cute and fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
And this one's very classy and elegant.
Very elegant, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So you're going to be absolutely covered for all your stamping there. We then have, as Natalie did reveal, we have masks to match. Aren't these fabulous?
These are awesome as well, because I've used masks in the past where they've just been full, all over details, and it's so difficult to create a mask for the stamp that you're not wanting to colour over. It's really, really hard, especially when they're so detailed like this. You've got little stars or added extras or bits and pieces coming off. What Stacey and Jen have done when they've designed these is actually remove that piece away for you.
Yeah, which is this bit here.
Which is that white space where you've got no detailing. So you can use them in both ways, because you can either do your background first, or you can do the front of the stamping first and then lay these over. Both ways work perfectly, but it just gives you such a great finish. Yeah. It's so professionally done as well that anyone who receives your cards is going to be like, wow, how have they done that?
I know, it's so clever, isn't it? So what you're going to do, this one is for the Baubles and Snowflakes, clearly labelled so you know which one is for which.
Yeah.
And it's got the cutest little sort of abstract circles there with the little dots, the polka dots, and the little star of wonder on there. And what you're going to do is that big centerpiece one here is just like Natalie said, it's just going to fit over this white space perfectly. So and there is a little bit of room for forgiveness as well, isn't there?
Yeah.
Plenty of room. So if you go a little bit to the left or a little bit to the right, you're going to be absolutely fine, because it does leave a nice little white edge for you. And then you're good to go. You can do it either way round. So that one goes with the Baubles and Snowflakes. And then we've got the cutest one that goes with our, again, just really adding to that fun and funky feel.
Yeah.
We've got those sort of stripes for you there. This one goes with the presents and bows. And again, the packaging, look how good it looks in like an ombre effect. You can really be doing that with your all your ink colours. We've got such a massive variety, or you could just do it all in red and green, or all in gold. If you've got some embossing powders, they're going to work perfectly. So these are £6 each, but again, if you are treating yourself to everything, we have got another multi-buy on these. These are 2 for £10. So again, really good saving. However, if you want to treat yourself to absolutely everything, so you want both the stamps and both the masks, that's going to be £24.
Isn't that good?
Such a good deal. Saving £8 on that. So the best way to get everything if you are treating yourself. Okay. Are we ready for a demonstration? Keep your colour combinations going in.
Yes.
What colour would you like to see Natalie craft with? Do you want to see something bright, something a little bit more muted, fun and funky? What's your favourite colour? Let us know, because Natalie is going to leave it up to you guys.
I am. You can pick one, Becca, when we get to it. Okay.
Okay.
So, I'm going to pop my sheet down here now. These stamps are 8 by 6 in size, so you can easily use them straight onto a A5 card blank. However, I'm going to mix up my shapes to show you just how you can do that and how we can manoeuvre this around. So I'm starting off with my baubles. So anyone who wants specific colours here, let us know, and we are going to match that up for you. So I'm just lining this up onto this side of my card, and I'm going to give it I'm going to push it quite towards the side of this image here, and then I'm going to just add this tape down just to make sure it's all central, and then we can pick my stamp up, and I'm going to use my VersaFine because we're going to go in with our ink pads. So pop in our ink on our stamp now. Have we got some good colours coming through?
We have. Do you know, actually, you're going to be spoilt for choice, Natalie.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, where are we with our colours? Keep them coming in. They're coming in so fast.
This is going to be exciting.
Yeah, Jackie Bradley says bright colours. Pauline Kirsten says got to be red and white for England. Yes, our ladies did win.
They did.
Sally Bentham says I would love them to be in grey tones.
Okay.
My first grandson is due today, so sat on the edge of my seat with excitement. How exciting! Yeah, a few more for England colours.
Okay, and it's Christmas as well, isn't it? So maybe let's do that.
It is Christmas,
so
yeah.
I'm going to keep, I've got my main image stamped now, and that stamps perfectly with the help of your stamping press, but also it works amazingly with your bigger blocks as well, because they fit really well on here. So let's start off with, should we do our background first of all?
Yeah, bring that in.
So
Ooh.
I'm going to pop this on, and like I said, because it's sort of like a semi-translucent sort of mask here, you can see where you're lining this up, and you can make sure that you're getting it at quite a good distance on there. So then we'll stick this down in place. I'm just going to add my tape to the top here, and then let me get into my other tapes and we will pop this on here. Now if I'm going to do my baubles in red, let's do the background in like a grey tone.
Okay.
Should be like an ombre grey. I think that'll work quite nicely.
That will look really cool.
And we can also move our mask, and we'll show you how, if you're using bigger spaces, how you can adapt your masks as well. So I'll just stick this down, make sure it's really stuck on there. And then we need our reds out and we need our greys. You know what would be really cool as well? If you did the England women's training top. Have you seen that? It's so cool. It's like blue and purple and pink, geometrics. It's awesome.
How cool.
It's definitely something that if I see it when I'm shopping, I might pick it up because it is very, very cool.
Yeah.
Super snazzy.
Absolutely. We're all super excited. I mean, we all love sport here at Hunky Dory HQ,
We
don't we?
do. We do.
But we're so proud of our ladies. And do you know, actually, with you saying about the training top, we've had quite a lot of comments. Julie Barlow on YouTube says purple. Someone else on Facebook actually said purple and silver for Hunky Dory colours.
Purple and silver would look quite good as well. We'll see where we get to. So I'm going to do a mixed background. I'm going to go in with my two greys and sort of ombre this up. So because we're doing an ombre, I'm going to start in the middle. It might sound crazy, but I don't want to start at the bottom, have too much colour and not be able to remove it. So going in with Thundercloud. Now this is a really nice sort of icy grey.
Yeah.
It's really, really quite beautiful. So going to go all over my mask there, and then as we bring this further down, I'm lightening up my ink colour, trying to get as much down in those spaces though, because you really want to get sort of like the definition on these sort of shapes that you have in your mask. So we'll start to bring this together now, and we'll move further up our mask and add in sort of more pressure onto your mask and the colour. Then you're going to get sort of like a deeper shade. So we'll go a little bit further up, and then I think I'm going to swap this out now and bring in my slate grey. So let's just swap over my tools as well, because I've got them on the back of both. Now this one is a really, really deep grey. So what you can do with this one now is put in as much colour down as you wish, and then we can go back down over that lighter grey to give you that sort of really nice smoky ombre.
Yeah, and I mean, it's coming together already, doesn't it? Which
so quickly.
Just goes to show how quick and easy these really, really are.
So let's just now lift this up off our cardstock, and I did stick it down to the side, so just going to remove that a little bit, and we've got our colour down there straight away. I'm going to add a little bit of tape back in place over here, because you can see I've got a little line there where where the mask finished. So if I try and sort of just have the same edging on here, and then I'm gonna move my mask and try and replicate that shape. So where can we do it? You can sometimes, because obviously it's a straight line where that shape moves out, we want to try and match it as much as we can. So let's just do some wiggling around.
Yeah.
Sometimes this will help in getting those circles, and sometimes as well it might just be a case of you have to just line up where you can, and sort of go in to the spaces in that respect. So that one now is a full circle, whereas before it wasn't. And then we can do the same by just moving this one around, and just be really careful to not have that full coverage. I'm just doing it with the edge of the blending tool so that I can just get that one circle in. We've got another, let's just try this star on here. I'm going to do this really lightly because this is going into that lighter colour now. And then one more that we just need to sort of finish off is this one here. So I'm just going to move that around and swap this out. But you can take your time when you're doing this to make sure that you've got that nice sort of finished pattern.
Yeah, definitely. And I think because those circles they're not like straight edged round circles,
No.
they're a bit abstracty anyway.
Yeah, so it really, really works. And then let's line this up here now on this piece. Let's just gonna move it down ever so slightly so it kind of fits in. And I don't want to sort of pop colour in certain places, so I'm going to start at the top again with my darkest colour just to fill it out. So let's just go over here with this, and you're okay to go sort of off those edges now because we are going to be sort of moving this through and then onto the lighter shade, and we'll just go in with a lot of pressure on these pieces, and then we'll lighten up that pressure to match up with that detailing on the bottom. So we've got now a image which, when we take this off, sort of transfers through on that larger piece. So we've got a grey background now. Are we going to go with reds, or what colour should we do?
I think I would like to see reds because we can always do like a bit of purples, and you can keep your comments coming in for the next demos as well.
Yeah. Okay.
We've had loads, absolutely
So,
loads.
For our reds, we're going to get Fire Coral, which is like a deep orangey pumpkin colour, but it'll make sense, I promise. We're going to get Red Brick and Red Chili. So we've got 3 colours on here, and now this is where it gets super, super fun. I'm going to start off with going upwards, so let's do the lighter colours on here, and then we're going to accent sort of like the bows and the top pieces with the darker red. So going to start off with Fire Coral on here, and you can see it's a really, really vibrant red orange. So but when you put it on, it looks so good. And then we're going to go in with Chili Red, and I'm going to do the Chili Red at the top of all of these here.
Okay, awesome. So you're going to like do ombre baubles as well?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And it's such a good technique that you can do, and it just gives it such a fun look. And one thing that's really great about the way that this has been designed as well is that you've got the ability to do this so easily with your ink pads, or obviously if you have your ombre ink pads, you can just do it in one go. But then you line these up, and these just fit really nicely on those baubles. So let's keep going in this way. A little bit of that chili colour on the top there, and just place that back over. And then which one's next? We've got the larger piece. So moving all the way up, I'm going to do this in red throughout here, as requested.
As requested.
So let's go in with that. And sometimes as well with your ombre, I'm just going to pop that back over. Just add a little bit more pressure there where it's missing it. We've got something underneath here. Let's just add some more on that bit. You can keep going, you can keep adding colours, and if maybe you're someone who doesn't have a full list of colours, so doing sort of like ombre effects isn't something that you can do so easily, you don't need to do it with 2 colours, you can just do it with 1, and the more you add colour on, the more vibrant that colour becomes. What I love about these stamps as well is that they've been designed with a little sort of like speckle effect, which adds that nice like glitter texture that you can see here. So it's not a full silhouette stamp. It does have those little textures in there.
Yeah, it's really, really nice, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely.
Which makes it super, super fun. So another red there. And then I'm going to go in with the final one, which is this one here.
Oh, we've got some amazing comments already coming in. Viv Williams says that grey is so cool. Sharon Parnell says that looks amazing. Jackie Bradley says could leave it like that and let the recipient colour it in.
You could do that. You could do that. It could be like a little colour me card.
That'd be so cute. Sarah Hunter says it looks so good. I will need to try the stamps now.
Definitely, definitely do. Like I say, this is something that I think so many people can do. It's not, you don't have to be super skilled in any way to achieve what I'm achieving here. It's been designed in a way which the most novice of crafter is going to have so much fun putting this together.
Yeah, definitely.
So, then you have these little pieces that go at the top of your baubles, those little pesky silver things that go missing every single year, and you've got to try and find the ones to make sure you've got enough for your baubles, those things.
Yeah, them and the strings, they're a nightmare, aren't they?
They're terrible. So we've got those. I think this one might be the smaller one, but let's see if that fits there. I might have done the smaller one for all of them actually, but there is another one at the top which fits perfectly on those bigger pieces. So we've got all that covered, and then we need our bows. So there's two bows, there's a big one and a smaller one because we do have that in, and then I'm going to go in with red brick for this. So I'm really transporting that ombre through all the different elements that we've got. So let's just pop this on here. And you can go in as well more than once to make that more vibrant, like
oh
we've
yeah,
done there.
definitely. That looks so good.
Is this a big one? I think it is, isn't it? Well, these are the smaller ones. Oh, I know what I've done. This is a small one. So let's do this one a few times. And then we'll get on to our bigger bow, because that one is going to fill those three larger baubles. So we'll just pop that in there.
Oh, that's so good.
And one more time for that one. And then you have that beautiful sort of ombre of colour, which doesn't only work in your background, but it also works on the other pieces. And then I think we need a little bit more red just running through that background. So I'm going to take my snowflake.
Okay.
And I'm going to use that red brick colour, which is that really deep tone. And I'm going to add some red snowflakes into my background as well. So let's just pop these on here and create that sort of second layer of colouring.
That looks so good.
We're not changing up the ink here either, we're just gonna run it through with that deeper tone of red. And then I think maybe we need a sentiment.
Yep.
And then I might edge the background as well. So pop that on there. Let's get my grey again. We'll go in with that lighter tone because this can always add something quite special to your card as well. So just around the outside edge, we'll bring in that lighter colour.
Oh yeah.
All the way around. It kind of creates a little bit more of a moody effect as well.
I was just thinking that, like grungy, but in a really good way.
So I'm going to add that, leave that like that. Sentiments, let's go with 'Tis the Season to Sparkle.
Lovely.
And I just need another piece of card to do this on. So I need some ink me down here, this will work. And I think we have to do it in red, don't we? And let's try and create that ombre again. So we'll go in with the deeper colour at the top and then the chili red towards the bottom. And then when we pop this on,
It's just coming together so wonderfully, this card, Nat.
I think the only thing we might need is a little bit of sparkle.
Okay.
So pop that on there.
Oh, that really does look ombre, doesn't it?
You've got that nice mix of colour, haven't you? And then we'll cut this out around the shape of the design instead of doing it square. That's going to give it a nice little touch as well. And then we are nearly finished with our first demo, and looking so amazing in the sort of reds and that beautiful silver grey colour that we've chosen.
It looks perfect.
Super, super fitting.
Yes, very, very much so. It's looking absolutely perfect, and thank you for everyone that has popped their favourite colour combinations in. Keep them coming.
Yes.
We've got another demonstration from
We
Natalie. But yeah, and you know, just a minimal selection of colours looks so
we've
effective.
only done a few colours here, but it works so well, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really, really does.
So it is the season to sparkle. I think I'll just add that over here. Some ribbon might be really nice on this as well. And then glitter gemstones.
Oh, of course.
Silver ones from our Christmas selection. And I'm just going to place these on my background because there is nothing wrong with a little bit of sparkle at Christmas. And what you can do really nicely here as well is you can just place them over those little dots.
Oh, of course,
because obviously they're so perfectly positioned on your mask that it's going to make it look really quite fancy when you add these onto here. So another one.
And really tying in with your sentiment as well. 'Tis the season to sparkle.
So let's do it. I think I just want one more. I know it's really annoying, but I just want one more up here.
Oh,
and then we're done.
Fabulous.
So just pop this now onto your card blank. I'm just going to flip this over, add a little bit of tape on the back, and then onto a 7x7, which has because I think this is slightly smaller. I think I gave it like 1/4 of an inch because when I'm stamping, sometimes I think you get the best results from having a white background to really show off the image. So you can now pop this straight onto here. And it just brings in all of that colour.
Oh,
so there
absolutely.
You go. As requested, a little red, white, and I've added a little bit of silver in there to really tie it all together.
Absolutely perfect. Thank you so much, Natalie.
But they're so easy to use, honestly. Anyone can do amazingly beautiful cards with these.
Yeah, honestly, just give them a try. You'll be so surprised, you'll be so impressed. And the more you play with them and the more you practice, the better you'll be.
Definitely.
But they are so easy and fabulous card. I cannot even believe that just came off the fly. It's incredible. So yeah, we've got one more demonstration from Natalie, but would you like to see some more makes? Oh yes. These are all using the same set that Natalie did. This one doesn't actually use the sort of outlines at all.
No, I love that though, just using those block images. It gives you such an incredible effect.
It really does. This one's from our lovely Natalia Smith there. And yeah, you can really see that really cute, like mottled effect detail. She's rounded the corners off for a really glamorous look, and I just think it looks stunning, absolutely stunning. Works really nicely as well on your craft cards as well. I think this might be one of Kat's. There's no name on this one.
I love that.
But isn't it stunning? In those perfect sort of candy cane Christmas colours, your red and white there on that background. Really, really fun and different. We've got another ombre background. This one in a bit more of a rainbow style. Really gorgeous, that one. Tying in all of your glitter cards, using all of your inks and doing the same background but with multiple colours.
It's so cool with a mix of colours.
Yeah, it's really fun and different, isn't it? And as well, just depending on how, you know, the only limitation is you and what you have at home. You know, you can go as crazy as you like, you could go as simple as you like. Absolutely up to you. Again, our Christmas colours, candy cane colours, are proving very, very popular with this collection. Absolutely gorgeous. We've got another one. I know we had a few comments saying, can you heat emboss? The answer is yes. look at this absolute stunner from Natalia in those navies. She's done her baubles on the background there, and then made the centerpiece one really, really shine with those sort of moody greys there. It's absolutely fabulous. We've got another one. Oh, this one's one of mine. Again,
I love that.
Just continuing it on. You can totally do that, and having them all at different heights. Really, really fun. Little pop of yellow in there. And we've got this one as well, again from our lovely Natalia, using a fairly similar technique to Natalie, but in blues instead of reds. Really, really cool, isn't it? Love that pop of coloured mirri in there. And this is a great excuse to get all your coloured mirri out, isn't it?
It really is. Coloured mirri, glitter card, glitters, anything like that. This is the time to be using it.
Yeah, absolutely. And then we've just got this last one that uses that set from Kim. Not using the main centerpiece, but just really just a nice sweet and simple card with some sponging, some pearly glittery gemstones there, sorry, and a little bit of white embossing powder. Absolutely perfect. And we've got some presents ones to show you as well, but we'll show you those in, oh, in fact, yeah, let's show them all. And then we've got them all. These are our presents, and I think, Natalie, you're going to be using this one next.
Yeah.
Perfect. Keep your colour combinations coming in, guys. We've got warm wishes. How fun does that look with a lime green?
The lime green is really quite cool, isn't it? I think that's such a fun colour.
Absolutely.
To choose.
Especially
really
with
nice.
Especially against the black.
Yeah.
Really, really fun and different. Again, oh, this one's one of mine as well. Really enjoyed doing this one in a sort of like monochromatic cards are my absolute favourite for stamping. And it genuinely just uses one pen from the brush markers. So super, super simple. Again, we've got this one with the mass, special delivery. This one's from Samantha using those watercolour pencils. Again, we've got another sort of craft card, really bringing in those sort of brown paper packages, really, really fun. We've got this one in the pinks and purples, a little bit softer, a bit more feminine. And we've coloured those robins in there. That's one of Jessica's. And another really, really cute one with those greens. Warm wishes there. I love those stars on the background. They're really, really fun. Oh, we've got this one, this really nice glamorous one. Just using that string of fairy lights that you get in this set is so fun
really
for
nice
backgrounds.
on the background. I like it.
A little bit of sponging, nice and simple. We've got this one as well. So perfect for your smaller and larger cards. Really, really cute. And we've got this one as well, this blue one. Again, you can just layer them up, really, really fun. Like you can definitely create dimension by popping them on some foam pads or decoupage in them. I mean, this lime green one's got loads of layers on there, and this one's got 2, so you can definitely bulk those up. Really, really fun. And then we've got just a really nice, sweet and simple one to finish. Super, super cute. Red, yellow and green. So Christmassy. We've got some more products to show you though.
We do.
We
and they work really, really well alongside this collection.
They do actually, yeah, they really, really do. Okay, so let's see what we're going to oh, I know what we're going to show you first. Okay. We've got our Essential Book of Christmas Sentiments in an Ink Me edition.
We do. Then this is really cool because maybe you want to, you know, give your card to a certain person at Christmas, or maybe you want to just change the sentiment to fit the theme that you're going with. Then you can use this. They are foiled in like a black matte, which matches your inks, because obviously most of our inks that we stamp are outlined in a black. So for adding sentiments on, most of the time you want to add a stamped sentiment, but this you can use these sentiments and they look like they've been stamped and they look like you've done the edges with them. And then you can colour them in as well to match your backgrounds.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which I absolutely love, because that black foiling is going to resist your water based products. So if you want to use your prism inks or you want to use your brush marker pens, you're going to be able to. I would be quite careful using your alcohol markers.
Yeah, your craft markers,
because alcohol markers do tend to sort of go on top of your foiling. Obviously this is black, so try it out, see what it's like.
Yeah.
But super, super fun to be able to use these
absolutely
with your stamps.
We get 5 of each pages as well, so you can definitely be experimenting. Some really nice shapes in, I mean, look at that big star, Christmas magic. There's some really cute ones in here. There's Nobody Like You, Festive Fun, Have a Cozy Christmas, You'll Be in My Heart, Holly Jolly. So super, super cute, perfect for all of your recipients. You're going to find one that's going to be so appropriate. Really nice as well for using on tags, on presents, so the perfect size. Sent with festive love. Christmas is a clause for celebration. Hope you have a wonderful Christmas. You are fabulous. Really, really fun. And again, like Natalie says, if sometimes when you have, because I have the Essential Book of Christmas Sentiments, and sometimes I feel like the foiling's not the one I want to use, or the colour's not the one I want to use, but I really like the sentiment, and you can colour those in on you know, on your own for this. So this is $11.99 for all of those, 8 different designs and then 5 of each. Some really nice mixtures of typography. We've got some fun and playful. We've got some really elegant. I mean, look at this one, Wishing You an Enchanted Christmas.
That one's cool. That would work really nice with the baubles, actually.
Oh, it would, definitely.
Has that really nice sophisticated feel.
Yeah, absolutely. You've got some religious ones here. Oh, come let us adore him. You know, so you're going to have one to cover every single project this coming Christmas season. So $11.99, really nice chunky book of Christmas sentiments there. Absolutely amazing, all in black and white for you to finish yourselves, and that black foiling is going to resist all your inking techniques. So aren't they going to look perfect with a little bit of a splash of colour, or, you know, done in an ombre fashion like what Natalie showed us. The next little embellishments that we have for you is some Mdf shapes, because these do work perfectly with your stamping projects. So the first ones that we have for you is Peace and Merry. Can't actually open the bag, there we go. So we've got Merry, we've got Peace, and we've got 2 stars in here. Oops, let me get those out for you, just whilst Natalie's getting ready for her next demo. So they're really nice little, you know, just perfect to just pop on a card, like maybe in the centre, maybe at the side, depending on where you want it to go. And there's so much you can do with these Mdf shapes. They really have become a hunky-dory staple at the, you know, for us now, because of how versatile they are. You can add your colour into these, your prism inks, and you can actually use your craft markers for these as well. Again, you can cover them in glitter or gemstones, embossing powder. The possibilities really are endless for these, or just leave them rustic. Really, really nice with your craft cards or your sort of vintage distress looks. So in this one you get Merry and Peace. You get a sort of like a Bethlehem Star of Wonder there, and then you also get, if I can find one, in fact there's 2 different sizes of these. You get these really sweet little 5-pointed stars, yeah. For just, there we go. So really, really nice, sort of like just wooden, unfinished, uncoated, for you to add all your effects on there. And how cute do they look? You know, you can have a few of these together. You can put, probably these would be thin enough to put in shaker cards as well.
Yeah, they would actually. That would be really cool, using them for shakers.
Absolutely, especially those little stars. You could really make those dead sparkly. And then the next set that we have for you, which is perfect for your Christmas crafting, we did these with our Forever Florals show that we launched last week. That was so much fun. We have our Deck the Halls range. So these ones have got your 2 sizes of snowflakes in there. Obviously unique, as all snowflakes are. So 60 Mdf embellishments in these ones, 4 different designs in total. And yeah, you get the 2 snowflakes, again, perfect for doing as little trios. Again, these are going to look gorgeous, embossed in white, silver, anything like that, or just coloured in a nice sort of blue or navy. Really, really glamorous. Going to be going with so many of your projects, because we do snowfall and snow flurry in so many of our collections, just to add the perfect Christmas touch. And then you get 2 of these little holly leaves as well, a slightly larger one and then a smaller little one to make your foliage. Again, think about wrapping around in a sort of wreath pattern or anything like that, really just nicely coloured in your nice holly greens, or again he embossed maybe in gold for a little bit of a touch of luxury there. So £9.99, absolutely well worth stocking up on, especially if you are doing your stamping projects. So we have got the Deck the Halls there, and then we have got our Peace and Merry. So we've got two really nice Christmas selections to choose from. Okay, Natalie, are you ready for your second demo?
I'm ready. So I'm going to do the presents, and we're going to do this on a 4x8 card. So I think it's a DL actually, so it's a little bit smaller in size. This panel that I've cut here, I can tell you actually exactly what it is. It's 8 by 4 by 3 and sort of like 1 notch over the half, which is going to fit perfectly on my DL. Because it is a little bit of an odd size.
Yeah, it's half an A5, isn't it, DL?
Yeah, so it's a little bit off really. So I'm going to stamp this down, and again we're going to use VersaFine to do this. I was thinking, Becca, because we've had so many different colours, should we just do a rainbow card?
Yes.
Should we just go absolutely insane and do the brightest colours possible?
I think so, yeah. Let me, honestly, Jane Hyde says, love it. Purples, Platinum Jubilee colours, hunky dory. Patricia, yes. Pink, blue and purple.
Well, let's do a big crazy rainbow. A big
crazy rainbow card, absolutely. Thank you so much for all of your colour suggestions today. We really have had every colour of the rainbow.
Okay, so we need to do the rainbow quite... when it comes to things like this, I am quite specific that it needs to be correct. So we need to do the colours of the rainbow.
Richard of York gave battle in vain.
Yes. So red, and then any of my orange. See, these are all going to be in different things now. This is the only problem. Red, orange. So red chili, orange zest, yellow canary. 1, 2, 3, and then what are we moving on to? Is it pink next?
Richard of Orange? You put an orange in.
Richard of York.
Yeah, gave green.
Oh yeah, of course.
Sometimes I do add pink in at this point though.
I know. Spring Meadow.
Yeah.
And then indigo violet, isn't it?
Perfect, yeah.
So let's do, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go for blue, because I think if we put the purple in, it's going to be a little bit crazy. So we'll go for Blue Lagoon in this selection. So I've got all my inks ready.
So good in a line.
I'm also going to bring in as well my brush markers just to add a touch of colour. So let's just pop this to one side. So my stamped image is in there now, and you know what, while we're at it, let's just add our sentiment in. I'm going to go in for warm wishes, and I'm just going to pop this down here. We aren't going to use our mask this time. We're going to use some of those added elements that you get in your kit, like that amazing sort of
in this
fairy light bit.
Yeah, you get the fairy lights, you get the stars, yeah, loads.
So we're going to use some of those extra elements. Right, let's get going. So I'm just going to peel this away from my pad, and I'm just going to place it down with a little bit of tape so we've got less movement. And let's go from the bottom. And like Becca said, this is so easy to do. I'm going to start off with my blue at the bottom. This is quite a dry ink pad actually, so let's see where we go with it, because I might need to change it up. I think I'm gonna have to. Let's just try, where's my blues at? They're greens, blues. Let's go for a periwinkle instead.
Amazing.
Just because that one's a little bit dry, but this one got lots and lots of juice in this one. So just placing that on here, and it fits so perfectly even around that little bow that you've got. So pop that one on. That's our first one, and then the second one is this sort of like oblong with the 2 pieces missing.
Oh
so
yeah,
let's do that one in the green. And once you've sort of lined it up and you're happy with where it is around those 2 pieces, it really just fits so amazingly on there. Yellow is our really tall star-shaped image, so canary yellow for this one.
Perfect.
It's really coming together so quickly, and this is the beauty of these stamps as well. It doesn't take a lot of time to create such stunning projects with this. So that's that one. My second to last one is this one. So orange, and it looks so fun already.
Oh, doesn't it? Absolutely. So funky.
So pop that one down here. And again, you've got that nice sort of texture in these as well, which gives you that sort of really nice grainy striped effect.
Yeah, definitely.
And then the red is going to be on here with this one. Now, I'm going to bring in, just move these inks out of the way. I'm going to bring in my pens, and I'm going to go in with some sort of like darker brush colours just to add in accents onto this detail to make it really pop.
Yeah, definitely.
And this is something that you can certainly add in and do with any of your stamps, even the beautiful baubles. If you colour them with your alcohol markers and then use a embossing pen, which we have on the website, you can do little embossed elements, and obviously because it's an alcohol marker that you're using, it won't sort of be tacky at all, so you're going to be able to get that really nicely. I'm just going to go in here and colour this bit in as well.
Oh, that's making it really pop, really come together. Natalie, do you know, shall we repeat the Win It Weekly question?
Yeah, do it while I'm colouring away. Repeat it.
I've just thought that. So for those Prism Ombre ink pads bundles, 3 winners. We've had loads of comments coming in already. Like, share and comment. What role did Emily in the producer's station play in her Christmas nativity as a child? Is it A, donkey, B, angel, or C, Mary?
What was it? Let us know.
There's quite a lot. It's very split between Angel and Mary. No one thinks you're a donkey, Emily, but you could surprise us all.
You could. She probably would as well, wouldn't she?
Absolutely.
Surprise us with that one.
Very split between Angel and Mary, I would say.
So my orange is really quite vibrant. So I think what I'll do is I'll just go in with a red, actually, just to change this colour up ever so slightly, and then I'll go around the base of my present there just to give it a bit more dimension.
Really cool.
And then I think we've got like a cherry red that we can do this bit with. We do, just to pull it all together. So then my bows are still white, and we do have all of the different colours, but what I think, instead of using my stamps, I'm going to go back in with the pen that I used.
Oh yeah, just to match it up.
Just to match it up with the darker elements that I've got on here. And this is, I am using the wrong cardstock for this, for colouring with your brush markers, but because we're not using any colour, just going onto that flat surface is going to be fine, because I have used Ink Me here. And sometimes that can be a little bit of a challenge with colouring in, but
yeah,
on Ink Me, but it's not that bad if we're just adding hints of that colour. So that the red that I used is here. Let's put that.
Oh, Jackie Bradley's put, yeah, bright colours.
It is super crazy, isn't it? I don't think I could have picked any brighter colours to use with this, but it just works so perfectly, and it's so fun as well.
It's so cheerful as well.
Yep. And while we're at it, let's just colour our robins in. So a little orange top for them.
Oh, cute.
And then I think we've got a really nice brown in here. There we go. It is number 37, but it's just gonna work so nice with this detail.
Oh yeah, definitely, that's really cute.
Again, if you do want to blend these colours out though, do this on your watercolour card, because then your brush markers will colour a lot nicer on that medium than they do on this one. Right, I think the only thing that is left to do is to just add a little bit more fun. So I'm going to go in with this wonderful sort of like row of lights.
Yep. And I love that, again, that really funky old-fashioned big bulb style as well.
Sort of feast and light.
Yeah.
It's really quite cool. So I'm just, in no particular order, going to go around on here. And I have missed some bits off there, but that's not a problem. Just add this all the way around. Oops. Making sure I've got ink on everything, on all of those sections. And then let's just remove this from the bottom, and I can get in those elements as well.
Oh, perfect.
And then I think somewhere, or there might be one in here, if we can get the black. I'm not sure whereabouts that one is, but let's just use this pen here just to add in those just tiny little elements that we've done. And instead of going crazy and doing all the lights, what I might do is just do them in a yellow.
Yeah, I
So
think that'll look really
super
nice.
Bright and colourful. Just a touch of colour, not going super crazy with this, because I don't think you need to. You've got all of that really nice colour within the main image that you've got in the centre there. So just that touch of colour, and you could do this with your inks as well. You could use your water brush pen just to drag that colour around, and it would look just as cool. I need to be really careful now, because I'm sure I've got ink all over my hand from where this ink is on the edge. So
Oh,
do that. And then
those.
we have a super bright yellow.
Heather Porter says, I love this stamp.
It is so fun, isn't it?
So fun, so nice.
And then going in with that darker yellow, just to add touches of colour onto those nice little stars that you have, just accenting all the way around. And then if I just clean up my space so we don't ruin this card now, oops, let's add this onto our card blank with some foam pads. Let me just get some bigger strips. We've got some squares here, this will do. And this has been such a fun day to demo.
Absolutely. Well, you love stamping, don't you?
I absolutely do love stamping, but it's just been really fun to sort of try and challenge myself to the colours that have been selected. And there was so many colours for that second one that it just had to be a rainbow, didn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Get everyone's colours in. Okay, and then this is just going to fit really nicely on the front of our card. And we could have you could add a touch of colour around the bottom. You could maybe do an ombre background on the bottom of that white section as well. That would look really fun.
Oh, I love it. Amazing.
Super fun.
So fun. So I just absolutely love that card. You know, when you can't pick a colour, pick them all. It really does give you, these stamps really do give you the opportunity to do that. Let's just have one more look at this bundle before we say goodbye. So if you want to use the stamps that Natalie has used today, we have got them on a fabulous multi-buy at £24, a Colourful Christmas. Like Natalie said, if you've had our Paint Drops Posies collection before, they're quite similar but with a little Christmas twist, really fun and funky. We've got our presents and bows with all of those sentiments and extra pieces, and these stamps as well. Just fill in your parcels. If you don't want to colour, you can just ink those up and fill them in like so. So we've got that one. We've then got from our first demonstration our A Colourful Christmas, Baubles and Snowflakes with merry and bright Christmas greetings and 'tis the season to sparkle. Very glamorous there, and again you get all your silhouettes and they have a gorgeous sort of mottled effect there as well. And then your 2 masks with this bundle as well. Your beautiful sort of one with all the polka dots and the Star of Wonder, and the really funky sort of like egg-shaped polka dot circles. They're so fun. And then as well, the one with your presents and bows coordinating perfectly. Those kind of candy cane wrapping paper stripes there for you to ink up however you choose. So £24 for that whole bundle today from our live launch. Amazing. Let's see what we've got to leave you with today. Okay, so the TV schedule. Natalie, you are busy, aren't you?
Well, you know, you can't have a week working from home because you've got COVID and not expect to be super busy on the week you come back.
Yeah. So you're at telly again.
I am.
But she's really excited for it, and I'm not surprised because
exceptional.
It really is.
I wouldn't be surprised if this didn't sell out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because it's beautiful.
Yeah, I would
so
be.
Fingers crossed.
And seeing how well all our other Christmas kits did, it is time for our Under the Moonlight launch tomorrow on Hobby Maker. It's at 1 p.m. and like I say, we are predicting sellout, so get yourself over there. At 3 p.m, Hobby Maker are celebrating International Colouring Day. Natalie will be also giving us a Prism special, and you've got one more show.
I do have one more show. As yet, I'm not sure what that is, so that's going to be fun to find out in a minute.
Absolutely.
We'll figure it out though, but I'll be there all day.
Yep.
That's all you need to know.
She's there all day. She's got 3 shows for you, and like I say, we've got that fabulous Under the Moonlight launch. Next up on Hunky Dory TV tomorrow is we're having a little bit of a Tenner Tuesday show. We love a good bargain here at Hunky Dory, so join us tomorrow 10 a.m, same time, same place on Facebook and YouTube. And thank you so much for joining us today. Bye guys.